Hey, this video right here was inspired by FlightBoss, the Archangel Uriel. He showed me a lot of this information I know right now. So, let's get it.
It's a cycle, see. I'm trying to manipulate all my energy. The 4 elements of this world be starting with the fire, then the air, water, then earth, see. Practical the ways, man, I'm birth beat, yeah.
Manifest my reality is nothing but riches in my soul, B. Bring it down to earth, B. What's up, everybody? It's K, your cosmic collector. I just got off of work, though. I'm chilling out here, looking around. I'm just thinking, really. And I really know what I'm saying. Want to cut this video. I don't want to make it as long, but I was playing around with something yesterday. Or the other day, I can't remember. But I remember I told y'all that every letter. I hope I got. Let me see this mic out because I want y'all to hear me. Now, I told y'all, dealing with the alphabet or dealing with ancient knowledge back then, they didn't have as many letters, or they didn't deal with any letters back then dealing with the alphabet, or they didn't have as many letters in the alphabet around that time. So what I'm saying is, dealing with these letters, they have, the letters are backed and supported by numbers. Okay, now I remember in my past life, whatever, we dealt with numbers. And I know that for a fact because of the fact, I know I was always into numbers, like coming into like this life. I always liked the mathematics, and I always liked dealing with the past, what they call history nowadays. And for some reason, this is just my favorite 2 subjects going to school. Anything else was bullshit, you know. And so, meaning to say, saying that to say, I'm playing around. And so I end up like whatever, looking up the number for the letter K, because you know I go by K, your cosmic collector. And it's all about the matter of, you know what I'm saying, dealing with America and the alphabet. It's all, you know what I'm saying, just pretty much counting, you know, like A will be 1, B will be 2, you know what I'm saying, C is 3, and then so on and so on. And so when I had got to K, K was the number 11. And so I was like, you gotta be playing. I'm like, damn, the number 11? You know what I'm saying, I come to find out whatever, my life path that I'm carrying out this lifetime is the number 11. And so I want y'all to peep something real quick, you know what I mean? And so I'm about to show y'all something real quick. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out this damn app on my phone, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All this shit new to me. So I'm learning as I go, but I'm trying to make sense of it as I go. So I want to show y'all something though. You know what I'm saying? This is a little something I learned off of YouTube or whatnot. I want to say it was what dude name was it FlightBoss? I think it was FlightBoss dude on YouTube. Let me show y'all something. Okay, I think I'm on now. Okay, so like I say, so dealing with the numbers. So I found out that the letter K was 11, and that ended up being my life path. And so I wonder why I know I was calling myself K. And so, like I say, like I watched something on YouTube and dealing with the dude FlightBoss. He was showing me something, you know what I'm saying, dealing with like numbers. And so I want to write this shit down for y'all to kind of get where I'm going with this. Let me make sure I whip off my camera. Okay, so he say, I'm thinking whoever came up with this alphabet is dangerous. And they started this alphabet, you know what I'm saying, off of planet. This is how they came up with numbers anyway, because they say numbers derive from what you were known as angles. They say it came from out of Africa or whatnot, ancient knowledge. So they used to write the number 1 like this. And it deals with angles. So they would say number 1 is a 1 angle, right? And so then you write number 2. Is that right? I don't know. But 2 will have, I guess, 2 angles. Let me see if I can write it 2. I have 2 angles. I guess. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, 2 got 2 angles. You know what I'm saying? Okay, they say 3 have 3 angles. So yeah, okay, 1, 2, 3. So we count points. It's like 1, 2. Okay, yeah. Alright. So like basically angles. So when they get these angles, the angles are coming from like planetary alignments. And so when you can look at the 1, this is an opposition. You know what I mean? Like opposition is an opponent. Imagine you was an individual standing on the other side of this, and then somebody was standing over here. Y'all opposite from each other, you know what I mean? that's how you'll know, okay, if these were planets dealing with a planetary alignment, if you had like so-called aspect of, let's say you had the sun in the first house, dealing with astrology. If the sun was in the first house of astrology, then to make this an opposition, your opposition or your opponent or your opportunity will be in the seventh house, because that's the opposite sign, or that's the opposite house of the first house. You know what I mean? That would be like the circle of all 12 zodiacs. That would be the circle. You know what I'm saying? After you cut 12 pieces or whatever, it would be the opposition would be looking at something like that. You know what I mean? And this can be the sun, and this could be shit. It could be your moon. It could be like any one of the planets, like Pluto. It can be, you know what I'm saying, fucking Saturn or something like that. That's what you'll call an opposition alignment dealing with base astrology. You know what I'm saying? And you could say they created the angle 1 off of that. Look at this shit. Goddamn duck snuck up on the back of me and shit. I know y'all had all them bird circles. Ancestors in the building. You know what I mean? But yeah, and I ain't finna stop this video, so y'all need to do whatever else. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Y'all say y'all mean? But anyway. And so I'm like, damn, hold up. I know I'm on to something here, man. Y'all, and so like, I'm like, damn, okay. So in order for like, y'all know what I'm saying? I hope y'all like really like get what I mean. Like, so what if you wanted like the number 3, so let's say that, let's draw another circle. So let's say, you cut whatever circle, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna imagine that there's 12 cut slices in a pie. You know what I'm saying? And so the number 3 aspect could be a planet right here. We're gonna say right here, and then something like this over here. And so 3 angles. You know what I mean? Yeah, make a trine. 3 makes a trine. Triangles have 3 90-degree angles. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? That's 3. This shit crazy. Look what it made. It made a fucking triangle. Oh shit. Like, and so this is what I'm saying. Like, so dealing with ancient knowledge, this is probably like how the ancestors did it. This is probably like how Egypt did it. Or whoever else, but peep this. And so this what got me. So I spelled out a fucking word. So if we know numbers, know what I'm saying, are aspects dealing with angles, and we know that words, know what I'm saying, are pretty much the energy of the letter, I was just playing around, so I said, fuck it. I'ma just, so I said, fuck it. I'ma see if I can think of something like this. And so I said, point. I don't know the definition of point. We're gonna get that later. But what we finna do right now is make sense dealing with numbers and angles and fucking shapes and shit. You gotta add all this together. That's what I'm figuring out. This is exactly how they came up with language, and they thought they could confuse people dealing with that language because they came up with pronunciations and stuff. But all it really is nothing but angles. So you really gotta break it down part by part. So let's just bring down the P. Boom. That's 1 angle. That's a 1. You know what I say? So we're breaking it down to pieces. So what is that? Like a fucking that's like a curve, almost like a triangle. You know what I'm saying? That could also be an aspect. So a circle is a circle. You can see circles as cycles. Okay, so I'm gonna write words on here. So cycle. 1 is 1, so I'm gonna just say 1. What 1 could be? 1 is individual. 1 is, what is 1? 1 is a bit look like an L. What is 1? My bad, y'all. I'm thinking, but I think I'm on the side. Y'all just stay with me. Cycle. I like a. That's another little something. Damn, I don't know this one. And that's like a upper. That's like an angle. That's the angle. We gotta look at the numbers. Oh, that's what we should have did. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. So, but let me break this down. So, hold up. Because these nothing but shapes. And I know this shape, this a T, but T's are known to be what? Fucking crosses. So that's a cross. You know what I'm saying? So cross is like a direction. It's like directions that you can go. But ain't no such thing as down, so you got nigga fucked up. So I ain't letting y'all go down. No, y'all ain't going down. Fuck that. We already down. As above, so below. We ain't going down, but you can see that as a cross. That's a direction. Like the controller PS4, you know what I'm saying? Like the PS4 controller. You said I got So that's a direction. Let me see if I can break down what point really means. Cause I came up with something, but I can't really remember what I had wrote. I know this is a circle. Circles is nothing but spiral. Spiral. A circle, say cycle. Okay, what is P? P. Alright, y'all. So check this out. I figured it out. So this is the image of what I ended up figuring out. Coming back to the definition of point. So.
You need help.
Alright, there it went. To wrap it up with this video, like I said, I figured it out. So, I don't want to make it too long. Okay. So with point, like I said, you gotta break it each down. So I was right. This is an individual. So you can see the P, the line, that means individual. So I'm just breathe in. Alright. So dealing with this, the curve, this is like a way. It's a way you can go. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put way. I say with circle. With a circle, you can see it's a cycle, a spiral. So okay. Now this is another individual, but since it's an I is like saying I am. When you say I am, you are like being a creator, and so being a creator comes with thoughts. You gotta have a thought, an idea, you know. So you can see I as an idea or a thought. So I'll put thought, and then with the N, breaking it down, the N also goes with an idea or a way. So curving. Now with this part adding on to the N on your idea, this gives you energy. The N is your within. In, within, you know what I mean? The N is within. So you can see this as feminine energy, because the N also can represent negative energy, but negative doesn't mean what y'all think it means. Negative, you need negative and also positive. It's called duality. I'll get on that later. And like I say, the T, because I ran out of space, the T, you can see it as a cross, a direction. So pulling it all together, when I say, point, when you want to know what I'm saying, breaking down the aspect, dealing with planetary alignments, point will be an individual way concerning a cycle that you may be, an individual way, cycle, thought, an idea concerning, what I'm saying, within your individual way in your cycle, your thoughts that you, the thought within in a direction that you want to go. Point. An individual way in a cycle is a thought within in a direction you want to go. That's what point means. Now, what's the definition of point? Hold up, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna put that on there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't mean to make this bit too long. You know what I'm saying? So it's your boy K, your cosmic collector. Hey. And I'm gonna be back with part 2. You know what I'm saying? On showing how numbers, letters, angles are, how they came up, with these alphabets and made language out of. So once again, POINT, when you break it down and using the angles of it, concerning astrology, numerology, gematria, and learning what shapes are, it represents, or it would say, individual way concerning that the one cycle is the individual, it's the individual life, a thought that they may have, that thought they may have within concerning a way that they want to go. So when somebody point at something, you'd be like, where is it? It's over there. You know, they point, oh, what that mean? Over there. It's right over there. They pointing at something, you know. So the person is pointing that way that they see in their life, aka they cycle, about a thought that they having, aka if somebody asks them what something at, or they thought told them it was over there, and dealing with their direction, they pointing away or their own direction. Point. You get it? Y'all get it? Boy, I'm fire, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Boy, look at here, boy. I'm on to something. I don't know. It's just so much fun. But yeah, so I encourage y'all, you know, stay with your boy, like and subscribe, and share this video, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyone who interested in like learning more, like we can learn together. Cause honestly, I don't know how the fuck I just thought about this shit. But yeah, oh yeah. Hey, and I heard him say, I can do this and I can rise today. Let's get it.
Really gotta burn though. Whoa, how you get that number? Say Rondo man was the number 9 number. Never had a dream though, really want a team though, really want to build a whole career and get the scheme though, really had the blueprint to success, bro. Man, then I really was thinking what the next one. Man, I was wanna just keep on besting, wishing. Man, I just nicked this birthday wish. I wish that my father had made some break. I wish my brother was here to eat a bowl of cereal with me, jit. I ain't gonna lie, when I was a jit.